I'm interested to see what comes out.
We have ZeroNomical on Hattori, a legend that we haven't seen too much of in the past week, and it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do with the classic D-like combos that are coming up from the sword and the spear as we go into game one. Azure going in for that dive kick, and Zero decides to sidelight instead of pick up the weapon, finds the sword, and is getting beaten up by Azure's unarmed combos here as he goes in for that downer with the sword. ZeroNomical tries to land, gets a nice sidelight, doesn't get any follow-up however, and Azure is actually penetrating rather evenly. Finds that end light though and charges up a down stick as ZeroNomical is brought into the orange, and he's actually taking a huge lead here. Zero is not able to find anything to punish Azure's thrown out moves, and ZeroNomical brought to kill percent here. Dodges out of the way of a side stick, but he's hit by a recovery. Dodges the nair, but for the most part, he's just been avoiding moves and getting hit by the other half. As Azure's taking a dominant lead in this game one.
Yeah, Azure is doing an excellent job at maintaining the lead right now. He's avoiding all of these hits from Azure. He does end up eating a neutral right there. That brings him into the yellow. However, with Sir Roland's defense, he's got a huge advantage right now. Zero being brought to the side of the map, but he is able to recover. However, he is in kill percent, and a nair could kill him at this point.
Yeah, that recovery nearly killed off the top from beneath the stage. They're definitely having a lot of damage on Zero's. A nice,
but he's doing really good.
Ooh,
Using
recovery.
These bread and butter spear combos. He's getting the damage out. He's
and
evening
a nice
up the stocks.
As he misses that recovery kill, ZeroNomical is actually evening it up. Tries to dodge out of that lingering end-sig hitbox, but that will do it. He takes the first stock, but only after being brought into the deep, the light red, as ZeroNomical has an opportunity to even this up if he finds a few D-light snare combos.
See, the thing is even though Azure is in kill percent, with Sir Roland's defense, he could be able to hold on to this stock for quite a while and get a ton of damage out on Zero with this Lance play. Lance is a spacing weapon, and he is doing an excellent job at just that. He gets the down stick, sending Zero to the side of the map. He spot dodges the ground pound. Zero in a very bad position right now, nearing kill percent, already brought in the orange. He goes for the bomb trade, but Sir Roland's defense just holding on to that stock, unable to recover or catch the dare though. Zero evening up the stocks and giving himself a chance.
He even denies the weapons as well as Azure tries to go in for some unarmed combat, has a spike ball, tosses it towards Zero, and gets a nice recovery. Zero can't deny Azure from his weapon. Dodges out of the way of that down take over, and he actually drops a D-light combo. Has an opportunity to get some damage here, but he's being brought into the red, and this looks like it's going to be Zero's stock pretty soon as he gets a nice weapon toss, tries to go in for the dive kick, gets a nice end light. Zero trying to continue with the D-light, doesn't work out, and the end sig will kill.
Wow, did you see that? He dodged in and hit him with a neutral sig. Azure taking the stock lead.
Doing a great job with that sword and not letting Zero take any more of that lead as they were evened up on stocks. It's a nice end light into hitbox with a nair, hitting Zero there on the backside as he goes in with that spear. Downer comes out, 2 downers in a row, tries to keep bouncing up instead 3 downers. Nice, a bit of damage coming up from Zero as he just stays above Azure, and he's not tossing his lance up, so what punish is he going to get for throwing out that downward hitbox? Nice.
I feel like with his mobility, he could have punished that charge down sig. He decided to play it safe and not go for it though. He is at a huge disadvantage, and he is being brought into the red now. Zero not looking too good.
Ooh, tries to punish that recovery with a ground pound, and the mine actually sends him beneath the stage. Ground pound comes out. Zero doesn't get any more follow-up, and some downers from Azure might actually be able to the end of Zero's stock here as he's doing a recovery to recovery. Cider comes out. Will he toss the weapon out? No. He waits for him to recover, and the ground pound comes out. I think Zero just died.
The weapon toss to secure the kill. Zero losing game one. Azure taking the lead.
I'm just going to do a quick Google search to find out whether or not we're saying Logic's new name correctly. Because it doesn't feel right.
It's Azure, bro. Azure.
It is?
I'm pretty sure. Can we get confirmed Twitch chat how to pronounce?
Azure.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Google, bro.
I mean,
have you ever used Google Translator?
I'm not using Google Translate. I'm just looking it up like word.
I know, but I want to just talk about Google Translate.
All right, let's go
quick. I used to play Counter-Strike with a lot of Russians. Like, I don't know why, but Russians are really good at Counter-Strike, bro. They like AK-47s.
Okay.
So like I would use Google Translator to talk to them, and apparently my sentences always came out real bad. I would end up talking about like petting their cat or something weird instead of like what I really was trying to say.
I see. Jeez, that is Google Translate. I was just looking at like the correct pronunciation. It's just like Asuri, so it's Azure. When I say Azure, because I'm looking up, it's like Old French or Azur. I don't know.
Alright, well,
Azure is correct.
We've got game 2, Asur versus ZeroNomical. ZeroNomical going with the Asuri pick. Going through map bans. Well, map votes.
Alright, so ZeroNomical wanting to go to the gravy boat. And that's what
I love the gravy boat. It's gravy, baby. You already know. Game 2.
So, oddly enough, Azure going to be fighting against Asuri, and we're going to be going into game 2 here as he tries to mix it up with some Qatar play.
I feel like Qatar's have an extreme advantage on this map. I feel like due to the small ledges, it's really easy to cop a gimp. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and Azure not sporting any weird weapon like hammer that can possibly punish offstage play like we saw in the previous
Vraxx
game.
is a very strong champion. His signatures come out super fast. They do a ton of damage. He has guns for spacing, lance for spacing. If he's able to space Zero properly, he could take this game by a landslide.
I like that option to go for a ground pound to the downer, trying to read a dodge in. A nice downer decider. Tries to go for reverse and sig there, and Zero has nothing to do with this. He's trying to fight him unarmed. Actually picks up the sword, gets a nice end like ground pound to be able to reposition, and Azure punishes the ground pound recovery.
The ground pound into recovery kills Zero off the top. Azure taking the early lead with this Vraxx.
Nice end line to be able to punish that, but that down sig comes out. Trying to do a little bit more with these lances as he burns Zero out of his down sig. Nice sidelight into Nair coming out as trying to continue that string as he's already got a damage lead on the second stock here. Zero trying to land against Azure, but it's not working out as GC and Sigs and recoveries are coming out to try to punish Zero and bring him to his death. It's a ground pound will do it.
Wow, Asur really taking an early lead here. The thing about a Vraxx is it's very signature-heavy gameplay. Now, these signatures come out fast, but if you can space properly and avoid the signature, you'll have time to punish those active frames, and that's what we're not seeing from Zero right now. Unfortunately, Asur is taking a huge lead right now and getting a ton of damage, still holding on to his first stock.
Yeah, downer comes out. Sideline to Nair, brings him into the orange, and it's looking like Zero is going to struggle to even get a stock here as an N-Sig lands. That's a huge amount of damage.
That's like 36 damage every time.
And another N-Sig will definitely kill us. That's exactly what he's looking for. N-Light comes out from Zero, but you can see that Azure's not that damaged yet as he makes it out of kill percent. And he tries to go in for his signature. Actually gets hit by a sider, looking a little risky.
It is. Zero with the nice down air read. He does end up taking Azur's first stock, but he's still at an entire stock disadvantage and in kill percent. It's gonna be really tough, but if he can catch a Gimp, he might have a shot. Just kidding, Azure with the nice gravity cancel and Sig.